That's a fish. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fish. Whoa, that's a huge fish. What the fuck? Welcome back, fisher folk. Today I am making my long-awaited return to my favorite river, the Deschutes. Back in August, I fully tore my right Achilles tendon, 2-inch gap between the ends of the tendon. Had the surgery for that on August 30th. It is mid-December now, so it's been less than 4 months. So don't tell my surgeon, my PT, or my acupuncturist that I'm out here, because I'm pretty sure they would tell me not to be out here. But I am a big believer that mental and physical health are not as separate as our society seems to think they are, and I need this. It's going to be awesome for my mental health, and that's going to be awesome for my physical health. I got a lot more thoughts about the day. I'll see y'all on the water. I'm out of practice because when I checked the weather report, I was like, oh, sweet, warm, not gonna rain, overcast. That's as good as it gets for winter conditions. Forgot to pay attention to the wind. It's pretty windy today. Pretty windy. Gonna make the Euro nymphing hard. But right now we're pretty effectively tight lining to the indicator, or even not tight, slack lining to the indicator. But we'll make it work. This is always a particularly windy stretch right here too. That's a fish. Oh, that's a nice fish. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh my gosh, guys. That feels really good. We're only on 4X today, which is really light for me. And I haven't played a fish in a while, so. Okay, on the smaller fly. Whoop. Yo, let's go. Let's go. That's what we came out here for. That's what we came out here for. Okay, first real fish since the injury. I think I'm gonna break out the phone. So this fish gonna stay nice and easy, the net like that. I'm gonna go get set up. Check it out, guys. My first Deschutes trout since I tore my Achilles. Less than 4 months post-surgery. It's a nice fish too. Thick, thick hen. Whoop. She's still here for me? Yes, she is. Back in the net. Back in the net, darling. There we go. So this is a good example of where I'm really limited. My normal route would be, I'd wade out through this and onto the other side of that rock, but it's really tricky wading. It's reasonably fast current out there, and it's gonna be at least waist deep, and I just don't think it's gonna happen. So we're not gonna get half as good a presentation as I normally would here, but you know, we're making do. Very often in winter, I find that the best fishing, a lot of times the only decent fishing, the only time of day that I catch any fish at all, is very first thing in the morning, which is very counterintuitive to me because it's the most bitterly cold part of the day. They're cold-blooded creatures. I figure it gets warmer, metabolism goes up, they're more likely to eat. And that is the science of it, but not the actual behavior, because I catch trout in the winter first thing in the morning, or very often not at all. So we'll see how it goes throughout the day today. Hopefully we're not already out of time. But if we are, we already got a fish, so we don't mind. feels like a big fish on. Might be a whitefish though. Took the leech. It's not that big. I'm just not used to feeling fish. I'm nervous with the 4X tippet. I'm out of practice. Let's land this fucker. Indeed, it is a whitefish. Where's my net? Thought I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Nice, beautiful. He's off. Sweet. That's 2 on the day. Yeehaw! Where's my gear? There we are. Guys, okay, when I first had the injury, I was recovering really well. And then I hit some roadblocks. And I kind of came out of it maybe 2 weeks ago now, 2-3 weeks ago. But I was really depressed for about a month there. And I just had myself a moment standing here in the sun and casting. Just had myself a little cry in the river there. And yeah, it's all just coming out a little bit. It feels really, really good to be back. So I figured since I'm moving so slow today anyway, I would try for the first time ever borrowing my partner's reel camera, which shoots much better quality than the GoPro, and setting that up because I'm, you know, just not gonna cover that much ground today no matter how hard I try. So may as well take my time with the spots that I am gonna be able to get to and just add a little new dimension to my game here maybe. We'll see how it goes. If immediately following this clip you don't see any shots from this, you'll know it didn't go well. This is another one of those spots that has done well for me very early spring. And today's conditions are early spring-like, so. Man, I just tripped and slammed my knee. Oh, put a big fresh hole in the waders, of course. That hurt, that did hurt. I am hungry because I got up at 5, so breakfast was already quite a while ago. So we're eating chimichurri that I made for house dinner last night. We're on the move. Have not caught any fish in a while. I'm changing flies with some frequency, trending smaller and smaller and smaller. It is the winter. Fish tend to eat smaller food. They need fewer calories because it's cold. So that's the idea there. We're gonna make some moves to places that I often do well, hopefully find some fish. If we don't, I'm not really sure what we'll do with the day. Possibly just go home and put less of a beating on my tendon, but I'm having a really good time. So I guess we'll find out when we get where we're going. Moo! Yeah. That cow ain't having none of my shit. We got where we're going. Swapped up our flies. Wow, that might have been a fish actually. That was something. I'm kind of assuming I'm not gonna find any more fish today, but you never know. Sometimes conditions are different if you drive far enough. We're gonna take our chances here, guys, and see if we can't get out in here, even though it's hard waiting and my calf leaves a little something to be desired these days. Oh, we finally found another fish.
Nice little trout. Fucking wading stuff, always in the way. There we go. Okay. The stonefly pattern. Finding a fish for me. Honestly, was not expecting that. Maybe we're gonna have to keep fishing. Oh, there we go, that's another one. Much smaller. Also on the stonefly. And another fish, another tiny one. That's where the little guys live, apparently. All of a sudden we go 3 and 3 casts out of nowhere. We're gonna get one right here. Nope. Yep. That's sick. We're in the little ones. There we go. Oh, doesn't get better than that. There we go. That's our bigger fish too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fish. Whoa, that's a huge fish. What the fuck? Fish running me around all over the fucking place. I don't have the ankle for this fish. Oh shit. He's gonna like that big current. Where's my net? Get that in front of me. I just don't have the mobility to wade him over to somewhere easier, so we're gonna have to do this in the big current with the 4X somehow. Okay, come across. Yep. There we go. Oh yeah, go upstream. That's what we like to see. Head up in the net, baby. Whoa! Woo-hoo! Now that's a fish right there. Holy fuck. That is a fish right there. Oh my God, that feels good. Holy smokes. I'm gonna try and figure out how big this fish is. Oh, but he's big. She is big. Oh my God. That is a chunkster and a half, team. About 15 inches, but so fat. Woo-hoo! Ooh, baby! Damn. Damn! Yet another fish for the stonefly. Hard to say if it's location or the fly that made the difference today, but clearly we're doing better now. That's as leaky as a pair of waders can be right there. Ridiculous. There we go. It's a nice little fish. Woo! I'm sorry, buddy, but you're got already. You're already got. There we go. Now it's finalized. Okay, this one took the stick. For those of you that follow my channel, you'll know what that is. God damn it. I just getting stuck on the bottom over and over here, and it's because, look at this. Every time the river gets high, sticks just pile up in this little area for some reason. Ugh. Those are probably a goner. That's too deep for me to go get. I'm pretty sure. Fuck! Oh. I haven't lost any flies yet this trip though, so it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Unfortunately. Damn, it feels like it's moving. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. Dude, we're catching the... Oh, no! Into the tree behind me now. Oh! That one got my tendon a little bit. I won't lie to you guys. That was a moment that the doctor would have said, you shouldn't be out here. But the doctor ain't fucking here right now. And the doctor is probably shit at fishing. So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And you know what one of the best parts about fishing in December is? I'm the only person I've seen today. Ain't nobody else out here. They're leaving all the 15-inch trout to me today. I am scared about going back up this hill. My ankle is getting very tired. Oh, fish on! Fish on, comrades! Just letting her dangle in the water. I bet it's a whitefish. Or a small trout. Small trout. Yet another one for the stonefly. And he's gone. He gone. I'm gonna get stuck on the bottom. Never mind, I'm gonna catch fish. That's what I meant to say. This one's on the stick. A little too small for the net. See, that's why you gotta play with the bottom right there. I really thought I was about to get stuck on the bottom, but that fish is close to the bottom on the structure. You know, if you're fishing really, really well, you are gonna lose flies still because you gotta take those chances or you're leaving a lot of fish on the table. Probably a lot of the, and there's the bottom, as predicted. Probably a lot of the biggest fish you're leaving on the table. Biggest fish are often in the hardest places to get, and that's why they're there, because they're the hardest places to get to. So that's some free advice. Yo, there's a fish on there right now. I think it's stuck on the bottom, and there's a fish on the fly. This has happened to me once or twice before. Or it's just a deeply enormous fish, but no. No, there's a little fish on the upper fly, is my bet here. And yeah, I see the fish. Little whitey. Not even that little. And the stone is stuck on the bottom. Ooh. Let's deal with this fish first. I guess I'll net him, I guess. Net him while he's stuck at the bottom. That's not gonna work very well. How are we gonna do this? Okay, I see we're on a nice big stick. Free from the stick. Wow, that's a beautiful whitefish. Winter colors on him, very purple. Nice. Well, I mean, we're definitely having a good day, especially for December. Well, I mean, if this was like mid-July, this would be a very slow day. So we're having a good day, given that it's December. Check this out. Ah, caught me. Oop. September. We're almost just wet wading today. Just damn close. That's why we got our wetsuit on.
Let me tell you guys, when you just have to fully change your clothes every time you go fishing, that shit is a pain in the ass. I'm finding myself having a little bit of trouble leaving, guys, but my tendon is telling me that it's time to go, unfortunately. And to be fair, I feel like I did what I came out here to do, which was not necessarily to catch fish. Like I said earlier in the video, a few weeks ago, like I'm coming out of it, but a few weeks ago I was really depressed. And I was pretty sure it wasn't true, but I was scared in my heart, in my feelings, that I wasn't gonna be able to fish like this again, because I had some various complications come up. I mean, I was scared about that from the beginning. I was really pretty positive right after the tear, and then it got really bad for a while. Now I'm on the up. So I came out here to show myself that this is still who I am and that this is gonna be my future again, really, is what I came out here to do. And catching some fish was an awesome bonus. Yeah, my apologies. This is unscripted, so sorry if it's a little bit rambly. I'm somebody for whom my physicality is really wrapped up with my identity, in particular fishing. Like, I am a fisher person. That is what I do. And having that torn away from me in one single tear, one horrific tear, was really painful, and I was really down for a while. And today I feel refreshed and rejuvenated, and I feel good, and I feel hopeful. And even if my surgeon and my PT and my acupuncturist would have said don't come out here, I know that I am better off because I did. And my tendon's all right. You know, it's tired, it aches, but it's within the bounds of what's acceptable in my mind right now. And I got to feel like myself again, and that's worth a lot. So thank you guys for coming along on that. I'm a fishing guide on this river, and I would say that I was functioning at like 50% of my normal fishing capacity, at best 50%. So that should tell you something. I'm a guide on this river. If you pay me some money, you will catch some fish. So hit me up. My email is in the link, or my email and my website are in the description. Otherwise, thank you for coming along on the ride. Like, comment, especially subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next video.